Hello, what's going on? So today I'm going to show you how can you communicate Node-RED with Node PCCC node and Controllogix. So the last video I showed you how can you create like communication between Node-RED and Micrologix and Node-RED using the PCC node, this one over here. But today I'm gonna show how can you create with Controllogix. There is some tricks that I'm gonna show in this video. So if you want to learn how can you communicate with Node PCC on your application, so let's check it out right now.
Can you hear me?
So before to continue this video, so please making sure that you're gonna give your thumbs up and subscribe on your channel. So in this way you're gonna help us a lot, and you're gonna help a lot of people that want to learn about Node-RED, Controllogix, Siemens, step everything that this channel has for you. So let's check it out. The first thing that we're gonna do here is let's create here the flow. So the flow 11, I'm gonna double click here, and what I'm gonna do here right now gonna be, let's create it here like the PCC Controllogix node. Okay, so let me do this, and I'm gonna click here done. So now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just click and paste here, and what I'm gonna do, double click over here, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna create a new IP address. So what I'm gonna do here is I will put like the IP address for my PLC here, 158. So when we are using, let's say, for Micrologix and SLC 500, we don't need like put like the checkbox here. We can leave like in blank, like right now empty. But if we are using the Controllogix using this node here, PCC node, so we need check mark here, and we have number 1 and 0 here that you can see. So number 1 means your Ethernet card. Where is your slot? Where is located your Ethernet card? In my application here, the Ethernet card is in slot number 1, and slot number 8 is my CPU. So I'm gonna put it here 1 and 8. So how can you figure out where is located your Ethernet card and your CPU? So the one way that you can do that is, first thing, let me just make sure that my PC is communicating with my PLC. So what I'm gonna do here is ping 192.168.10.158. So like you can see here is good, so we are communicating. So the next step is, let's put here the RS Links Classic. So let's open it up, the RS Links. So if it's not opened, you need to go here. Okay, we just open it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add the Ethernet device, and what I'm gonna do here is Node-RED. I'm gonna put Node-RED, just the name, and the PLC here, my IP address is 192.168.10.158. So click here and add new and apply. Okay, so we have Node-RED here already here that we just added a few seconds ago. I'm gonna close here, and I go to the 3 network, and Node-RED is here. So let me open it up here. Maybe take a few seconds, like 10 seconds or 15 seconds. As you can see here, we are the RS Links is figure out here who is this IP. So now, like you can see here on my computer, so you can see that I have the slot 0, I have the CPU, and slot 8, I have the CPU as well. So we have the L71, and slot 0 is L55. So we're gonna use the L71 here for now, and this is everything. And my Ethernet card here is slot 1. So Ethernet card is slot 1, and number 8 here is my CPU. Okay, 1 Ethernet card and 8 CPU. All right, so you know right now what I have here. So this is the reason that we're gonna put 1 for Ethernet card and 8 for CPU. So the next step is I'm gonna call this like node red CPU. Okay, node red CPU. So, and after that, we need to go here in variables. So, this is the trick here. So, this is that you need to understand very well. Node PCC just understand tags that is the same for SLC 500 and Micrologic. Meaning, what I need to put here is, like say, f8.4, and this is gonna be tag number 4. Maybe you are asking, Alex, why you gonna put f8.4 if we gonna communicate with Studio 5000, if we gonna communicate with Controllogix? Controllogix doesn't have f8 column 4. The reason is PCCC just understand F8 something else, or B3 something else, or N7 column 0, N7 column 1 or 2 or 3. So the question is, how can you, your Studio 5000, communicate with Node-RED with the F8 or B3 or N7? Okay, I'm gonna show you right now. So before moving forward, so I'm gonna just add this guy here, and I'm gonna select here tag 4. This is the tag that we just created right now here, F8 column 4, and here I'm gonna put the name tag 4. That's it. So I will not deploy right now. So what I'm gonna do right now we're gonna create the project on Studio 5000. So let's go here, Studio 5000. And now we're gonna create a new project. So let's create a new project. And what I'm gonna do here is I will be here in Controllogix 5570 and L71. Okay, and the name that they're gonna put over here right now gonna be node red PLC. This is the name. You can put the name that you want to, but I'm gonna put like, I choose this name. So next, I will put like version 31. And why 31? Maybe you are asking why. Maybe I can put 30 or 32. You can, but why I'm choosing 31? The reason is the firmware on the CPU is version 31. How can I know about that? So on here on RS links, you can go here on the CPU, right click and device properties, and here you're gonna see the revision gonna be 31. So this is the reason that they're gonna put that I'm gonna choose here version 31, because my CPU is version 31. And slot number 8, right? Because we saw on the RS link that my CPU, it is located in on slot 8. Let me go finish here. So we just open it here, the Logix Designer. So we just open it here, the Logix Designer, and we're gonna take a look right now. Alright, so let me expand over here. So we just created here. So what I'm gonna do here right now gonna be like in controller tags. So I'm gonna put something like, okay, tag, and this tag name here I'm gonna put like real, and I'm gonna put like 10 here. Let me put over here. So okay, United States. So let's go ahead and put number 10 here. So I'm gonna create a one array here, and this array gonna be like 10. So we have like tag 0, tag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each one here, let's say this tag 0 is the same like F8 column 0. How can we convert that? It's like this. So I have here tag 0 gonna be like F8 0, and this gonna be tag 4 here gonna be F8.4 or column 4. So how can I do this or transform like this tag name here to F8 column 4? How can I do that? So the way that you can do that, I'm gonna show you right now. So the way that you can do that gonna be, you need to go here in logic and map PLC SLC. So I'm gonna put number 8. What means number 8? So every single F8 column 0 or F8 column 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So every single F8 we're gonna move for tag. This is the name that we created right now here. This tag, we put the name tag, right? So we're gonna click here, okay. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put like here, let's say level, and the level here we're gonna create like int. So I'm gonna put like int here, and I'm gonna create like an array, 10 array here as well. So we have like this, and this we're gonna put here on logic here. We're gonna create the map, and we're gonna put 7. So what it means 7 here? Every single N7. So let's say if we have if we have here, okay, so every single N7 column 0, for example. So 7 means N7, okay, and this number 8 here means F8, okay. So N7 7 F8 8. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now here, let me just move over here. So what I'm gonna do here right now gonna be this. I'm gonna create here, this is gonna be level, and I'm gonna click here OK. So, and I'm gonna do download to the PLC right now. So let me do download here, and what I'm gonna do here is who active, and I'm gonna put like the node that we just created here, and gonna be node red. This is that we added few seconds ago, and here they gonna try look the IP addresses that we added right now. This IP address is my PLC here, is at my office. So let me put over here 192.168.10.158, and here we're gonna choose number 8. This is my CPU over here, and I'm gonna do download. So let's go ahead and do download here. And okay, we are doing download. Let's do download. Okay, so we are doing download right now. We are just finalizing here. Yes, we're gonna put in run mode. So we are in run mode here on the CPU. So let's back to here, tag 4. So let me put this screen here, and I'm gonna put this on the side here. Let me do that. So let's go to the monitor tags, and this is tag 4. So this tag 4 here, let me push over here. So tag 4, we are trying to read the F84 here. So F84 gonna be tag 4 here, because this is F80, F81, F82, F83, F84. So I'm gonna put some values here. I'm gonna put like 99.58, and you can see here 99.58 here. Okay, let's go ahead and gonna copy and paste. So I'm gonna copy and paste here. And what are we gonna do here right now? We're gonna put like another variables here. So let me add another variables here. I'm gonna put F8 column 5, and this I'm gonna put my name. You can choose the name that you want to, okay? But I'm gonna choose just tag 5, just to more make sense here. And this tag here is tag 5, and here gonna be the tag 5. So I put the name here. I'm gonna deploy, and let's change the tag 5 here. So what I'm gonna do here, tag 5. So I'm gonna put like 101.57, and let's see what it does. So like you can see here, so this is the way that Node PCC does with Controllogix system. So PCC, you can talk with Micrologix SLC500, Compactologix, and the Controllogix, but with Compactologix and the Controllogix, you need to make sure that on Studio 5000, you're gonna do like this. So we have number 7 here. That means all N7 addresses gonna be moved to level, and all F8 addresses you're gonna move to the tag that we created here on the PLC. So I'm gonna create let's do this here. So what I'm gonna do here, Control C, Control V, and I'm gonna create here another variable. So let me put here right now N7 0, and I'm gonna put N7 1. This is the first N7, or let me put just N1 here, and I'm gonna update. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna choose N1. This is N7 0, and I'm gonna put N1 here as well, and I'm gonna do deploy here. I'm gonna deploy. So we are N1 here, and here on N1, so this is N7 column 0 is this level 0 here. So let me change this. I'm gonna put 1528, and you can see 1528 here. So let me go ahead and Control C, Control V here, and I'm gonna click over here. And right now what we're gonna do here is, let me create another variable here, and at this time I'm gonna put N7 column 1, and I'm gonna put N2 here, okay, and I'm gonna choose N2 here, and this is gonna be N2 the name. I'm gonna deploy here, and we're gonna change this level 1 here, that gonna be N7.1. So I'm gonna put like any values that you want to. So I'm gonna put like this, 45,896. So I'm gonna click over here. Oh, this is invalid string. Okay, I'm gonna put here 85. Okay, 852. Oh, for sure it's invalid because it's an int number. So this is the reason. So let me put here 15 15.125. Okay, it is here. So like you can see here, this is the way that works PCC node and N7 column 1. So the way that we did here is over here, map, and that's it. Okay, maybe you are asking, oh, but maybe it has something more, much easier instead of doing this. Yes, it is. There is another option here. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna create like a tag here. Let me put here motor tag, and I'm gonna choose like let's say I'm gonna put like motor speed. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put like a real tag. And let me use this Ethernet IP node here. So how does work the Ethernet IP node? So let's double click here. We're gonna create the same with the same PLC here. Okay, 192.168.10.158, and the slot of the CPU gonna be number 8, and this is gonna be Ethernet IP, Ethernet IP, and the tags that we're gonna create here gonna be so this at IP or Ethernet IP node, you don't need to put F8 or N7. You can put direct the name over here. So let's say we're gonna put like motor speed, and this is gonna be a real. So I'm gonna put a real here. I'm gonna add, and what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna select motor speed that we just created right now, and I'm gonna put like speed feedback. So I'm gonna put done here. I'm gonna deploy, and I'm gonna start simulating here. So this is 9. So let me put here 67.5, and there it is, 67.5. So Ethernet IP is much easier than PCCC here, but the bigger reason sometimes we use a lot PCC node is because the PCC node can communicate with Controllogix, Micrologix, Compactlogix, and Controllogix PLC. So almost all the families of the PLC you can do with PCC node. But Ethernet IP just communicate with Controllogix and Compactlogix. So if you're gonna use Ethernet IP with Micrologix or SLC500, will not work. So this is the reason that today I'd like to show you here the two ways that you can communicate with Node-RED and Rockwell PLCs through the PCC node and through the Ethernet IP node. I hope you enjoy a lot this class, and see you next video. Bye.